Hey everyone, it's me, Taylor, and today I'm doing a Hunger Games inspired look because I saw that movie last night, and no, I did not read the books. I know I'm going to get a billion comments saying, oh, blah, 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 you don't really like the Hunger Games. I did not read the books, but I saw the movie, and I am doing this look. I'm not basing it off of what Katniss wore in the movie. This would be a little bit too much makeup to go kill people in the forest, but, because that's pretty much the basis of the movie. But, yeah, I thought I got inspiration for this look from the book cover, The Mockingjay. I knew that the colors were red, gold, and black, and I used all of those colors for those looks. And I think those are the only colors I used actually were red, gold, and black, so I definitely took a lot of inspiration. And, yeah, if you want to be like me at the movies, you can write a big 12 on your cheek, but I don't know, I thought this would be a really, really good look to go see the movie in. And I thought it was really, really fun and pretty. It kind of reminds me of my Harry Potter Hermione look, which I know that's kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of competing series. But also, I really liked the Hunger Games. I might do a separate video about that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this little Hunger Games inspired look. And so to begin this really cool Hunger Games inspired look, I'm going to start off by applying my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Greed, and this is the gold one, and this is going to really help bring out that gold color, and it's going to keep your shadows lasting longer. So I'm going to apply a pretty good amount of this, a little bit more than usual, because I want that gold base. But you can use any eye primer you'd like. This just adds a little bit of shimmer, so I thought it'd be good, because we have gold this look, so why not? Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Urban Decay Get Baked palette. Like I always say with Urban Decay, I usually reach for this palette when it comes to golds just because it has two of my favorites in them. But they have these two gold colors that I'm going to be using in a lot of palettes. So you can probably find them if you have Urban Decay palettes already. So I'm going to start off by taking the color Half Baked, which again is in a lot of their palettes. So you can probably find it if you have one. And I'm going to apply this all over my lid using a MAC 242 flat shader brush. Urban Decay is so pigmented, which is why I love them. And I love the golds the best. I don't know why. I just think they're pretty. They have the prettiest golds. So once you have that, to deepen that gold, I'm going to take the color Baked, which if you have an Urban Decay palette, again, you probably already have. You only need one of these colors, but the Baked is a little bit darker than that one, so I wanted to use it just to deepen it. I'm going to put this, I'm going to focus it more towards the outer edge of the gold and slowly fade it inwards a little bit, using a little bit less product on my brush. Okay, so now that I have that, excuse my French braid attempt. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Coastal Scents 88 palette, the matte one, and I'm going to take a mixture of these two red colors right here, this one and this one, on my MAC 217 brush. Looks like that, just a fluffy brush. I would actually recommend a little bit of a smaller brush if you want to do, I mean, depending on your eye shape, but I just used this one for the other eye, so I decided to use it for this one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift this up a little bit, and I know some of you might say that causes wrinkles, but it's the only way I was able to really get it good. I'm just going to put this in the crease, and be careful when using a color like red, because these types of colors tend to spread and get all over. Colors like red tend to spread all over the place, so just be really careful, and that's why I'd recommend a smaller brush than I used. So now that you have that, and it's a little bit messy and a little bit crazy, I'm going to take a makeup lift. This is just one from Walmart, any like type of white product. And I'm going to blend out the edges of the red. Otherwise, I think that looks a little bit crazy and scary. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same 217 brush, and I'm going to take the color Gilt by Association from MAC. It's this black with gold shimmers in it. It's so pretty. I'm going to take this on that brush, and I'm going to put this in the crease, starting in the outer corner and fading it in. And the gold will bring out those gold, like Hunger Games colors. from the book cover and from the Mockingjay. Now that you have that, the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my MAC 219 brush, which is just a pencil brush. I'm going to take those red colors again and I'm going to put it on top. So as you can see, it goes from black to red, which I thought was just a really, really pretty effect. And I thought it looked really, really cool. So take a pencil brush or any small brush and draw a line kind of around it, like that. And now you could take your makeup wipe again and again blend it, or go around the edges to make them a little more defined and not, you know, fading all over, because that's probably gonna how it's gonna end up at first, because it's really hard. For me, it's super duper hard to get that edge perfect. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch up that black again, the Gilt by Association. Touch up the gold a little bit, and then I'll be right back. So after touching up the black and the gold, I have that, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my highlight. I'm going to take my MAC 227 brush, just a big fluffy brush. I'm going to take this color right here in my 88 matte palette and use that as a brow highlight. I'm going to use this to blend out the whole edges of this look, because it can get pretty crazy and pretty messy and you don't want that. So just blend it out and touch up anything that you think needs touching up. Is that in the frame for that? Don't think so. Okay, so that is it for the shadow. Now for liner, I'm going to be taking my MAC Pearl Glide Intense eyeliner in the color, what is this called? Black Line. And it's just black with gold shimmer in it. And it's limited edition, but I think the collection's still out, so go check that out if you don't have this. But you can use a black eyeliner if you want, but this one had gold in it, so I figured it'd be really good for Hunger Games. I'm going to line my upper lash line, just a thin line, and my waterline. Now for mascara, I'm going to take my MAC Opulash mascara and apply one coat of that. This is my favorite mascara ever. Obsessed. So that's it for the eyes. I'm not going to do cheeks today because I have a really bad sunburn and I really cannot put anything on my face without it just hurting so bad and it just not looking good. But for blush, I would recommend maybe a goldish highlight and a redder blush. So now for lips, I'm going to take my Tokidoki lip gloss in Devil Girl. And this one smells like blueberries. It's really cool. It's the coolest little plastic brush ever. And I'm going to apply this to my lips. It tastes good too. So that is it for my Hunger Games inspired eyes and lips. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you haven't seen the Hunger Games, go see it. Bye!